and the price. Obviously, some are better than others, but this would be a very good one for him.
Hold it, Eldrick.
Safely in, great up and down, great save. And the lead remains at 8 through 6 holes.
Very impressive.
Well, I like the way he accepted the bad break, Johnny.
Yeah.
When he got up there and found the ball in a bad lie, we didn't see any kind of reaction from him. He just went about his business. That speaks volumes.
That was a great up and in on his, fourth shot.
Short walk over to the 7th tee.
I think, importantly, that Tiger did not rush that par putt either, Johnny. I think that's very important. And
well, let's take a look at this hole and all the, the hill and the way the elevation changed and how the topography runs. You can see it drops down big time into this green. They got a cliff on the right and behind and even left, 37 feet below the teeing ground. The green lies, and then you can just see that all the trouble around it, bunkers everywhere. You got a small target, but with the wind not blowing, the only thing that makes this hole pretty tough really is that right hole location, which you have today. And I'd be very surprised if Tiger even thinks a lot about that hole location. It'll just end up hitting it about 12 feet left of the target.
well, Tiger's had his day on this hole already. He birdied it every day. So, choice of club here, Roger?
Sand iron. Wind from the right, and hurting some. It feels back up here on the hill. Flagstick's not showing that. This one's pulled at the left side of the green.
Nothing wrong with that, guys.
Safety first. Over to 8.
And a second shot for Jimenez. Even par. He's well back from the cliff, has 201 yards.
This is the most dangerous shot of the day so far.
Oh, boy, a little unlucky there, Johnny. Could have pitched forward, but stopped right in its tracks.
It was heading right for the hole.
And back to 7.
And Ernie Els.
Tiger Woods, and it's no secret that as a youngster, Tiger Woods would put things in his room, clippings and numbers that Jack Nicklaus had achieved. And when he talked about it as a young teenager, a lot of people thought he was crazy.
Yeah, well,
and now he's out there proving it.
Yeah, let's.
But it has to be remembered, Jim, really.
You get it outside the hole, if I remember right, that second half does not move left.
Correct.
Oh, my goodness.
Double digits. Are there any questions? That Tiger knew exactly what that putt did. The second birdie today to the man on his way to win it all.
Double figures, gentlemen.
There we see the most strokes under par at any point in the U.S. Open. Joe Morgan here at Pebble in '92. And there's Tiger. Only a couple of shots behind that. And I certainly don't doubt he can make a couple more.
Well, in the next 6 holes.
But now look. Straightens out and goes right in the bottom. Wonderful, wonderful touch from another angle. Watch the gallery. Watch the crowds. They love it. Largest winning margin in the U.S. Open. Willie Smith, Jim Barnes, Willie Smith 11. That's where Tiger is. Ernie Els just has to smile and say, nice shot. I finally hit one close to the hole, and what does Tiger do? He knocks it inside.
Well, as he inches closer to 11 under par, you take a look at the lowest U.S. Open scores total. 72 holes. Jack and Lee Janzen with the record. Tiger needs to get to 12 under to tie this total and 13 under to break it. So after he gets that birdie in to get to 11 under, he will be just one more score under par, one more birdie left to tie it. So we continue to try and keep Well, the lead is now 12 as Tiger Woods moves.
Imagine this is going down also, Raj.
You'd have to think.
And yet more history by Tiger Woods. 12 under in an Open.
What a back nine he's having, huh, Roger?
Just every shot is just right where you want it, John. 4 birdies in 5 holes on this back nine at Pebble Beach in the U.S. Open. Let's check in with our record tote board. He matches Gil Morgan, most strokes under par at any point, and of course Morgan finished at +5 that year.
Well, let's take a look at that firm stroke that he hit. Keep it from breaking. This ball really didn't do hardly anything. Look at how it comes off rolling. He said early in the week he didn't like the way the ball was coming off the club face, and he hit that so solidly. He played it inside left like Roger read it, and that thing just went in right inside left.
Those players are kind of twisted. It's not real deep, but the ball is sitting down, so this is going to be a very tough one to control here.
Bunker shot?
That's what I'm looking at right now. I think it's an explosion. Dead hands. One of the few times he really just kind of hit it in the spot. He couldn't do much with it.
What was he trying to throw it way left, Gary?
I
and
think
just drop
so.
it dead and then trickle right?
Trying to get it to utilize the slope in the green, John. I think the other thing. How about it? Oh, my goodness. You see that look of determination when that ball went in the hole? Ooh. Tiger Woods moves to the 17th. He's got the record in his sights.
As well, so this will make it a little tougher to stop it.
He's
Tougher
got
to get
almost-
altitude on it.
You almost like play an on-purpose push. Look where he's aiming, his body and everything's at the left edge of the green, and then he'll sort of just push it over to the right.
Boy, he caught that awfully good, John.
Look at
Look at that.
Oh, my.
Thought we were going to see another great drama at 17 and Open pass.
Wow, that even pleased him, Roger.
Nicholas Watson, it almost turned out to be another.
I thought it was going.
Well, he set himself up perfect now, Raj, to birdie 18 and break all the records.
That's the record. Another look at how close this came.
There's a shot not many people could pull off, Roger. You can see how he stays down on it, holds that club with that left hand, flips it up, and for a minute, it was looking
Just a formality, the par at 17, and that sets up the drama at the par 5 18th.
probably rip it, though.
Shot, Tiger. Beauty, mate.
Good looking play.
Tiger positioned in the fairway at 18, and while we have a moment, let's go to Jimmy Roberts.
Dan, thanks very much.
When he turned pro, we wondered if he could earn his card in just 6 events. When he won 2 of them, we wondered what else could he possibly do. Of course, there was a Masters, and a PGA, Tour wins in bunches and the grudgingly given respect of his peers. We wondered if he would ever learn course management or distance control with his short irons. We wondered, it seems, about everything. Now perhaps it's time to stop wondering. It's time to start appreciating. Believe the hype. It's hype no longer.
I believe. How could you not? Well, that takes some discipline there, Roger Maltby, to stand on this tee looking at a record saying, I'm going to take my power away from myself just because I want to put myself in position to show him I can do it maybe with my wedge game.
And he just might, John. That's for sure.
On his way to his third major championship in a gallery which has sensed the moment for quite some time, has waited a long time for this. Only question, will it be a new U.S. Open scoring record total? Again, needs a birdie to break the mark.
Yeah, it's not an easy layup, is it, Roger? It never is.
Well, no, it depends just how far you want to try to get it up the neck. And the further you try to get it up the neck, the narrower it becomes.
And the worst angle on that hole location.
Absolutely. If you leave it further back and further left, you'll have a much better angle at this hole. 280 yards to the hole. I'm sure he's going to try to leave himself a shot of, in the area of 100 yards. And this just fine, right in the center of the fairway.
But perhaps the most impressive is going to be the record margin of victory for any major championship. Before today, it was 13-shot victory in the British Open back in 1862 by old Tom Morris, 138 years ago in just the third British Open played. Put it even further perspective, golf hadn't even begun in this country back then.
Well, for years they said it would never be that another dominant player like the likes of even Watson, of course, Nicklaus, and the great players of the past. But he's here, and it's now. Well, Roger, what do we have?
123 yards left of the hole, John, and this is, well, not a full pitching wedge for him, just a nice one.
It's just fluttering barely.
Well, it's not a bad wind direction for this whole location. It's blowing a little into and to the right. You hit it right at the pin and come down softly.